good seeing you.
Hi Misha. Hi guys.
Good morning, comrades. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Nürburgring. As you can see, we have here a range of helmets and Hans devices, and this is namely what we will be talking about today. Thank you very much, Oleg, for your assistance, and I'm sure you will assist us even more with making of today's video. Now, we already made a video explaining when you should or should not wear a helmet, and follow that there were many questions asking about what kind of helmet should you buy. And this is what we'll be doing today, explaining you the range of helmets, the differences between the full face one, the open face one, explaining the Hans devices, different homologation levels such as ECE, FIA, CRT or KRT. CRT is a monitor. CRM, yes. How to store your helmet properly, and actually that it actually does not have to be very expensive. Motorsport is expensive, but safety does not have to be expensive. We will show you that you can actually have anything between 100 euros for a helmet up to 6,000 euros, and explain to you what kind of combination will be good or important or mandatory for you. So let's get started. This is the combination that I have, or actually I have the helmet, not the Hans device, but maybe I will actually get it later because I really liked it. But we're gonna save it for later, as mentioned, starting from 100 euros. So what do you get for that?
So, like a starting point, let's keep in mind, you're buying something for protect yourself, so please avoid not well-known brands and avoid not certified products. So basically you can see a line of a helmet here, and it's well-known brands. It's Sparco, OMP, Stilo, Arai, Bell, Schubert, and this nice Nürburgring edition helmets. So this is starting point. €100 helmet, open face, ECE approved. So that's a helmet which you can use with your scooter, with your bike, or a track day. It's pretty simple, but is far away no bad product. Shell is made from ABS. Padding inside is really good, is comfortable. You have some ventilation. You have visor, additional visor, yeah, sun peak, visor, also ventilation channels on the back. You can also have the full face helmet from the same series. It's already around €150, same quality of padding inside, same lock. So all ECE helmets should have this type of a lock.
So that the emergency services know how to unstrap your helmet in case you have an accident.
Yes.
So yeah.
You can show us what you have in your FIA helmet. It's a double D lock. That's two aluminum rings. Hold the strap, and that's already same like a Nomex strap and double D. That's will be or FIA helmet or CMR or KRT. So CMR is homologation for the young guys for the karting, KRT normal karting helmets, and FIA is motorsport helmets.
So moving on from the ECE, 120 or 150 euros.
Yes.
You then proceed to the base models of the FIA, I guess, or the karting ones.
So we can speak about both. They are pretty close. That is open face, equipped with radio. It's, let's say, a rally helmet. Basically, it is a rally helmet. That is full face FIA certified helmets. They have fireproof padding inside. They made from fiberglass shell. So that's a main big step, you know, from safety. From ECE helmets is not ABS plastic anymore, is the fiberglass. So it's much better material for this purpose. Padding inside could be looking not that nice because it's done from Nomex. So it's first fireproof and protection, and after that, on the second or third place, your comfort, etc., etc. So this helmet's also equipped with hand clips. It should be or with clips or at least with thread for installation of the clips. That's FIA helmet. Karting helmet, as you can see, they use, for example, this two stilo. It's the same mold. That is FIA helmet, and this one is a karting. And karting just don't have this hands clips, so you cannot use hands. From my point of view, for the car, it's not really big sense to use karting helmets. So it's small difference in the price. So this one could cost 500, that one same. So let's say from a 500 to 1,000 in this range, all fiberglass helmets.
Basically, just buy a karting helmet if you're considering doing karting and your karting motorsport discipline requires you to wear a karting helmet with karting certification. Because for the same way you could probably wear like even motorcycle helmet in a car, it also offers protection. But like if you want to advance into track days, or track days do not require any certification most of the time, but of course basic motorsport disciplines, they would require FIA certification. So why would you, if you're considering doing that in the future, it's better to just buy FIA approved helmet, so you will be able to already proceed later on, so you don't need to buy helmet twice. But yeah, that's when it comes to this. So FIA helmets with fire protections, a bit more sturdy, and around, you said, from 500 to 1,000 euros or so?
Yeah, from 500 to 1,200 euros. That's all. Let's say national level of the FIA standard is 8859. All fiberglass helmet is on this standard.
And then we move on to the carbon fiber.
Yes, when we move to our side of the table.
Yes.
So here we have carbon fiber helmets. Some of them is also national standard 8859. Some of them is 8860, is international higher grade standard. Basically, main difference between carbon helmets and fiberglass is in material, obviously. Carbon helmets will be lighter, will be stronger, and better from these two main topics about the helmet. Inside paddings normally is same.
Same Nomex?
Yeah, same Nomex. Just a bell making fancy, cool and nice padding, really comfortable. So all of them have hands clips, different type of ventilation, different type of
Communication, which is
also,
very important topic.
So if you want to participate in some motorsport, which is requiring communication with your team, you should think about this in advance, because, for example, this Stilo helmet is equipped connection to the car, connection to the earplugs, but communication system in different cars and different teams could be with different standards. So you need to think in advance to avoid last-minute rush when something will not connect properly.
Been there, done that. Luckily, you can solve the things with an adapter quite often, but it's something that you need to know in advance before you get in the car, what kind of connection the car is using and what type of connection your helmet has. But it's usually interchangeable, but sometimes can cause quite interesting situations. Okay, that's, I guess those helmets roughly start again from like 1,200, 1,300 euros or so.
Yes, they start basically from 1,000 euro and
go up to 4.
Up to 4, up to 6 is never ending story, you know.
Yeah.
It's
because if you want a Formula 1 helmet, then it's even higher.
Yeah.
But I guess if you need Formula 1 helmet, you don't need to watch this video. You already know what you need.
That's true.
But you told me like the Formula 1 helmet has a very interesting requirement of safety. It needs to be able to stop a metal projectile that weighs 250 grams?
Yes, it's 250 grams,
Traveling
250 kilometers
Yeah,
per
the
hour.
traveling 350 kilometers per hour.
250.
250. Okay.
250.
Yeah. So that's quite a protection out there. Okay, so that's when it comes to the pricing level. So you can base, of course, the helmet necessity on the type of, well, on the price level that you want. Open or close face one. Just a quick recommendation from my side. If you're a beginner driver, it could be easier for you to start with the open face helmet to just like to look around easier, maybe even breathe easier. But it actually get used to quite easy to a full face one. And when it comes to FIA requirements, open face helmet you can also have with the FIA certification. Same goes for rally. So it's not that, unless of course you're driving open seater like Radical or KTM or Formula 3, 2, 1, then this will not be fit for you. But it's something that it comes down to personal preference, I would say. Of course, full face helmet would offer a bit more protection, but there's nothing wrong to start with the open face helmet, in my opinion. Then comes the question, how do you buy a helmet?
Oh, it's a good question. I think I will tell you something what normally people not say, but you cannot choose automotive helmet without testing. It's just not impossible. If you have had motorbike before or you know something about the helmets, then you probably will know what RI or other manufacturers of the motorcycle helmets have 3 different grades, like for round head, mid-oval and oval head. Automotive industry making you what is not existing. So basically they all do just one shape. So to choose a helmet you need to try.
Yeah.
You need to come and try a helmet. This is only one way. If you want to buy expensive helmet, one more advantage in this case will be adaptation. So for example, Schubert or Stila have different thickness of the cheek pads and crown pads. So for example, this, as you can see, is a 30 millimeter, and it's come from 15 to 30 with 5 millimeter step. So basically we can adapt the thickness of the cheek pads, crown pad, and we'll find a solution for any person. But this cannot be done in internet.
No.
So to choose automotive helmet, you need to try it physically.
Yeah, speaking of which, I need new padding for my helmet because I lost some weight since I bought this, so I actually need a completely new helmet, but for track day use it will still be good. And also I had early this year my double jaw surgery, so it actually, yeah, I need a bit thicker pads now because my head became smaller, so that's an advantage that you can work with. Okay, we covered the pricing, how to get it, how to buy. One important next step is, I think, Hans device.
Yes. So if you go for a track day or professional autosport, you will have to buy a Hans device. From our point of view, if it's possible to use, for example, on twist and drive, you're not allowed to use, but if in your particular case you can use, so use it, please.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And nowadays is already industry standard, so if you can, just do it. Mm-hmm. We have several different types, so probably we need to put them on.
Yeah, we should, while you grab the Hans device, I should explain to you what it is for people who just get into motorsport. Hans device had a neck restraint system, I think restraint or safety system, is there to protect from, in case of an impact with additional weight of a helmet on your head, and you have a frontal impact, you can overstretch your neck muscles. Again, I would happily refer you to the video previously where we explained when to wear a helmet and how you should wear a helmet properly. But yeah, Hans devices therefore are mandatory in pretty much every motorsport discipline that there is out there. And it starts with something like that I also have myself. I have just a carbon fiber version that you know from previous videos. You slip it over your head, you put the helmet on top of it, and then you just clip it on the side on the Hans clips. So let's see if I can do it. Usually Ah, ta-da. So,
Yeah.
so explain it, please, because now you can show.
Yeah,
On
it's
my-
super simple. If you use hand device this type, you should have a 4-point belt. So 4-point belt fix this device on top of your shoulder, and that part is holding a helmet. All type of hands device was restricting your turning your head, so restricting your movements really a lot. New type, as you can see, have sliding belt. So basically is really comfortable nowadays and not limiting you that much how it was in past. That is a base device is like 300 euro, for example. This one is a carbon version, so it's like 1500 euro. That is just 3 times lighter. That's the difference.
And it's something that you will feel if you will be driving races, even like a short sprint race of half an hour, 45 minutes. You may feel the difference already a lot by the extra weight on yourself. Same comes to helmet, of course, something that that I haven't covered previously. A helmet weight difference could be only like 200 or 300 grams of carbon fiber versus the fiberglass version, but you will feel it already after a couple of laps. And if you drive endurance races of a couple of hours, that's very important to have a lightweight helmet and also Hans device. But getting sidetracked, going back to Hans devices, after the traditional one, we have also the hybrid device, for which some people say you don't need a 4-point system.
For some of them.
Yes.
Just one more topic about the lightweight of the helmet. So Misha have a steel helmet, same like this, but as you can see, some difference. So that helmet was done with clear coating on top of the carbon. As you can see, it's more shiny and bright. And this is a new. And this is a new technology. How Stila want to save another 50 grams. We not use clear coating anymore. We just polishing raw carbon. So that's just a polished carbon, and that one was with clear coating. So helmet manufacturers doing crazy things to reduce the weight, because that's one of the main topic.
Yeah, 50 grams is a lot for a helmet.
Yes. So, speaking back about the Hans devices, we have 2 types of a hybrid system which we can speak about. Basically, it's the same idea, like a normal Hans.
Yeah.
But this one done in form factor of like a vest or backpack, which you wear on you. You use the belts, same 4-point belts. It must be used with this device too. Here is 2 platform where straps should come. That's collar fixing on your neck, and same straps connected to the helmets. So same idea. That's a hybrid system. Many people prefer this because for some it's more comfortable. It's from official purpose, they have equal protection level, but it's existing opinion that one is better.
This one is better.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that the traditional might break your ribs or something in case of impact.
It's many different stories about this, but you never can be sure what device was used properly, and was, sometimes your strap can slide out or something like this. So for example, as you can see on this carbon device, you have special
Anti-slip coating.
Yeah, you can special protection, which is protect you from a story when the strap could slide out or something like this. So that one is a hybrid. As you can see, the plastic version, base one around 700 euro. Some people use it on a karting, some people use it without 4-point belts. In theory, you can do that, and you will have some additional protection, but it was not tested and not confirmed from Simpson what it can be used without belts. So this particular device, manufacturer, positioned like only device for usage in combination with belts, 4-point belts.
And then we have the Hans device that I was wearing in the intro.
Yeah, and this one is a Hybrid S. This is a device which not many people see, but is really often device in Nürburgring because all drivers from industry pool, who test drivers, who basically test in prototypes of a car, most of them use exactly this device because you can use this device with 3-point normal belts in a car and you will have protection. So Simpson positioned this device like protection for using with and without 4-point belts.
I'm just gonna put this on again so you can see that indeed it works.
Turn it around.
Upside down, yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Glasses. Going to school with my backpack to the Motorsport Academy.
So as you can see, it's a similar principle, but this device have a flat plate down here, which is like fixing device on the back without even belts. And that one is a short one.
I might have to spend another 1,500 euros on this because this is actually quite good.
Yeah, if you going fast on the track days with cars which is not equipped with 4-point belts, and some cars you just cannot equip with 4-point belts because you have no not compatible seats. In some cars, original seats, for example, you remember M3, M4, F80, they don't have holes for the belts, so you cannot use the belts on this car. And if you go for the track day, you can or use 3-point belt, or you need to do quite a bit of modification with your car. You need to put some racing seats, sliders, put it on tube papers, etc., etc. So for that, people, I think this device will work.
No, it's quite good. I think I'll get it for definitely for next year for the track day use and maybe sneak in onto TF.
Okay.
No, I won't.
That's we don't hear.
No, I shouldn't, because then obviously everyone's going to say, why is he using that? Good. Okay, one last final thing, which is actually a very important topic to end this note on, is the storage of the helmet. And taking care of it.
So what do you need to know about this? Helmets should be carried on in thick box or whatever bag, which is protect your helmet, because I saw so many times what roll caged car with helmets which is laying somewhere on the back of a seat and flying around in between cage. So any kind of manufacturer of a helmet can say you, if your helmet dropped from high like this or have impact from like same force, you can throw it away because it will not work anymore. So that's basically the main topic. You need to store your helmet really carefully, and if you know what it's damaged, if even you don't see any cracks, anything outside, it could be internal, and it will not bring in you same protection how it should be, how it's done from factory. So please be careful with your helmets and avoid any kind of damage. So it shouldn't fall out or something like this.
Yeah, good. I guess that's a final thing that we have to say about that. I believe we covered pretty much everything, and hopefully it will give you some information, insights, advice, how to pick a helmet for upcoming season or maybe in upcoming years. Helmets last for many years. I think that's actually one important thing. The homologation, how long are you allowed to have a helmet for?
It's 5 years.
Yeah.
Normally it's a 5 year, but I think it could be longer.
Yeah, I think the new homologation is actually even longer. But yeah, a good helmet, if you take good care of it, and if your head doesn't change any shape or form, then it can last for years. So think about it as a proper investment in the future, and also, of course, it's safety. So yeah, I guess we covered everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know what kind of video maybe we should make next time, like advice on buying racing suit or gloves or shoes.
Why not?
This is something that we could do. And yeah, wishing you Happy New Year, happy holidays, and happy driving. So thank you again, Oleg, and then
Thank you, Misha.
see you soon.
See you. Bye-bye.